you guys, this is James here at Unique Perspectives. I wanted to share another video. Please like and subscribe. I just want to encourage you to connect with me, comment, and yeah, all that stuff. I love to have dialogue with new friends or even friends that I've been connecting with for the last few months or this past year. But I would love to hear what you have to say about any of my topics, including this one. You know, one of the things that I wanted to actually talk about was, I don't know how I'm going to title this video, but I want to describe it. I want to talk about how people feel about you, or at least when they reveal in certain ways how they really feel about you. And I guess what I would like to say is there are times in our lives when people behave a certain way with us. And, you know, it seems like everything's going pretty good. It could be a family member. It could be somebody that you call a friend. It could be somebody you associate with, a coworker, anyone in your social sphere. And something will happen that you'll find out that they express themselves very differently about you in a specific situation, you know, and I'll give you an example. I remember a living situation that, you know, I was living with a family member, you know, and I had some other family members. We were all rooming together, kind of around the same age, somewhat, you know, some were younger and some were my age. But, you know, I've talked about this in one of my videos. I walked in one time and I was riding my motorcycle. I came in. I guess no one heard me, but in the back room they were gossiping about me. And one person was talking about, you know, I don't clean up after myself. Another person was saying another thing. Because I'm a Christian, I think I'm better than everyone else. And, you know, my opinion is I don't believe I'm better than anyone. But it was very disappointing to hear that come from people that you know, some people in the room I actually helped raise. Others I grew up with, you know, peers. And it was just very difficult for me and very hard. But moving forward, you know, and I even confronted them, and I didn't, you know, yell or anything, but I actually told them that I forgave them. If you want to see the video regarding that whole story, it's my forgiveness video. I talk about forgiveness, so I you know, share a lot about that. But even just recently, I had a situation where somebody was really things not going very well for them, and in an instant, they started exploding and using profanity. This is somebody that's supposed to be representing, you know, being a man of God, you know, and it's almost like every few months, this person kind of expressed themselves a very negative way towards me specific and said some very awful things, and I'm like, whoa, okay, you caught me off guard. And I think that most of the time people say, oh, okay, you're a big guy, you can probably take it. But you know, I have emotions as I'm a human being made in the image of God, just as God has emotions and He's created us in His image. I feel pain, I feel anxiety, I feel all that stuff just like anybody else. And so it could be a battle when somebody presents themselves as somebody that loves God, and then the next minute they're cursing you out and using profanity and expletives and telling you, you know, all these very awful things. So I kind of want to talk about that a little bit. And basically I wanted to share that I'm convinced that there are some people that are actually masquerading as your friend, or masquerading as somebody that is very in touch with you, or they like you and stuff like that. But later on they will actually reveal to you that they really do not respect you as a man, or they really don't care that much about you like you think. And I think it's one thing when a person is not feeling their best and they kind of explode. You know, I do think that we have those moments. I've had those moments as well. So I don't want to discount that. But I think there are also people that they're actually pretending to like you, or they're even tolerating you. And when they have the right moment, the real person will come out, taking off the mask, and they'll really tell you how they really feel about you. And then later on they'll put it back on, and they may even apologize because the person recently said, hey, I apologize, sorry, you know. But then in my head I'm thinking, well, a few months ago you did the exact same thing. So, you know, am I dealing with the real person now when you're nice, or that person that was using expletives, is that the real person? And so I think we need to be very mindful and careful with who it is that we surround ourselves with, and what are people showing you. There are some people that, quite honestly, when you have to move, when you have difficulties, when you need that loan for $20, $100, $500, there are people that are not going to make themselves available in your life. And then you have other people that are going to be present even when you have difficulties, and they're going to be present even when you're going through hardships. And they're the people that when you're not present and people are gossiping about you, they're going to defend your name. You know, so I think it's just important to be mindful that sometimes a person may be exploding on you, and I don't know, they'll say, oh, hey, I have a headache, sorry, I'm not feeling my best. But sometimes I feel that headache may be actually forcing that mask off, and you're getting to see the real person. And then they can recover, put the mask back on, and pretend to be your friend or associate with you in a certain manner. So as a Christian, I've had to deal with this ever since I became a Christian, and God called me out of this darkness and into His light. I've had to deal with this for a long time now. So I've had a lot of people behave a certain way, and as soon as I disagreed with them, now they're acting inappropriately or making posts or videos about me, slandering me, just because I simply spoke up, and I'm demonstrating that I will not blindly agree with them. So I really want to encourage you guys to be extra careful with the type of people you call friend. There are a lot of people that are actual friends, real genuine friends, that will be there through thick and thin, that will actually stand by your side even when a hurricane's coming your way. They will stand with you and they will fight with you. But then you have other people that are conditioned. As long as you behave a certain way, then they're okay with you. And you also have people that are just tolerating you, and they really don't like you altogether to begin with. Hey, God bless you guys. Take care. I hope this was helpful. And yeah, please like and subscribe. I would love to connect with a lot of you guys and comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Peace.